Hey, what's up guys? Thanks for tuning in. I have not been posting any videos in the past couple of weeks, and you can probably hear why. My voice is pretty much gone. For the past couple of weeks, I've actually been feeling really lousy. I came down with a cough, and for the past couple of days, I've actually had a fever of 100, 101, and it comes and goes, but I was really concerned about it because my cough is not getting any better. It's actually, if anything, getting worse, and now I'm losing my voice because of all of the excessive coughing. And I was really concerned because these are all symptoms of COVID-19, and of course I'm really hoping that that is not the case. But just to make sure, today I went and got tested for COVID-19. Now, I won't get my results for a couple of days, but I thought that I would just check in with you guys and let you know what was going on and why I have not been posting. But I have been very sick, and my cough has gotten severely worse, and I'm having shortness of breath, and also with the temperature off and on, it's really concerned me, and that's why I went to go get tested. I talked to a couple of friends and some family, and they told me that they were scared to go get a test, or that they would be scared to go get tested. So I thought that in today's video I would tell you guys about my experience of when I got tested today, and hopefully that'll help you guys kind of know what to expect if you go get tested. Now, bear with me. Like I said, my voice is really gone, but I did want to share this information with you guys, and I did want to let you guys know why I hadn't posted and what my status was, and where we're at in this whole COVID-19 craziness with our family. So today when I went to go get tested, I tested at Cal State East Bay, and that is here in Hayward, in the Bay Area. The place that I went to is literally a drive-through testing. I actually pulled up, I pulled in, and I was asked some questions. I was asked for my basic information, for my identification, just some sort of ID, whatever you have, is fine. They just want your name, your address, your phone number, your email address, and some basic health information. I was not asked for any money. The testing was free. I was also not asked for any insurance. So if you do not have insurance, please still just go get tested, because you won't have to pay out of pocket for it if you find a local free testing site like I did. So when you pull up to the testing site, you can expect, of course, medical personnel, to guide you through. There was a lot of clear signage. It was very easy. And of course I didn't record myself actually being tested, because I thought it was just kind of weird to tell the guy like, oh, can I record myself getting the test? So I didn't actually record me getting the swab done. It is not painful to get tested. That's the first thing that you need to realize. Depending on how you get tested, you might have a different experience. However, it was not painful. If anything, it was just a little uncomfortable and different. So they asked me right away, of course, if I was a healthcare worker, which I am, and I told them. But of course, due to my incident and my injury, I have not been at work because I've been healing. But they still took that into account, and they actually said that they would put my tests, towards the priority and in the front of the line. So if you are an essential worker, if you're a healthcare worker, or you're seeing people that you could potentially spread, they really want to make sure that we're not out there spreading this, you guys. So I was really happy about the fact that they were very caring. They were concerned about my symptoms. They asked me what my symptoms were, if I was having any coughing or shortness of breath, breath, if I had a fever, those types of things. And, I was candid with them and I was honest and I told them my symptoms. And, they asked me, did I have a fever? And today I don't have a temperature, but it's at night when I mostly notice that my fever kicks in. My body's trying to fight this off whichever way it can. But today when I went to go get tested, thankfully I did not have a temperature, but they still gave me the COVID-19 test. So all they really did in order to test me was just take a long swab, and they put it in both sides of my nostril. So they stuck it up like about to this area. They did one side and then they did the other, and then they actually have another swab when they made me take a little drink of water. They made me open my mouth and they stuck it inside towards the back of my throat near my tonsils, and then just kind of swabbed back and forth for a little while. It was just a few seconds, and then after that I was done with the test. And so after I was done doing my test, they told me that my results should be ready within a couple of days. They would call and give me the result, whether the result was positive or negative. So I'm very happy about that. It's not a no news is good news kind of thing. They will call you and tell you your results and let you know what your results were via your phone. So it was honestly so simple. It was so fast. I swear the whole thing didn't even take 15 minutes. And I literally drove my vehicle through the tent. They made me stop, shut off my engine, and then they tested me. It took me longer just to get there than it was for me to actually get tested. So it was very fast. They were very efficient, and honestly, they were so kind. So I just wanted to say thank you to all of those people, all of those healthcare workers who are out there right now and testing the population and exposing, themselves to people like me who are ill, and and we may have COVID, we may not. And I'm really praying, and please you guys keep me in your thoughts that this is not COVID. And before I left, I was actually given these instructions on how to self-quarantine at home, and then just other prevention methods on, how not to spread it to your family. The form also talks about how you should have people who've been near you also self-quarantine and start a new 14-day quarantine, self-isolation at home, and just to avoid going out into the public and spreading it to other people. The instructions are actually very simple, just like we've been told. Wash your hands, clean high touch surface areas, don't share your dishes, cups, drinks, foods, forks with anyone else. Pretty basic universal precautions. They also give you instructions in the back if you're getting a lot worse and what to look out for, which I really like. But I decided that until I get my results, I won't be leaving home at all. And of course I can't even bike right now with this cough or the way that I'm feeling, but I am hopeful that I will get better, and I'm really praying that this is not COVID-19, but if it is, then we're gonna deal with it together, because you guys are my family too, and I wanted to tell you guys about it. And hopefully this video can encourage you to tell other people that the testing is not hard to do. It's just a little uncomfortable. You don't really stick a lot of things up your nose, hopefully. Some people do, but I just felt that little bit of uncomfortable for when they were just swabbing, but it did not hurt, honestly. And I'm hopeful that by me sharing my experience of getting tested, it will encourage others not to be scared to go get tested. Please stay safe, get your test, and at least we will know, and at least I will get my result. And if this is not COVID, thank God. But if it is, then I also want to make sure that I protect my family and I protect those people that I care about, and of course the public. So thanks so much for tuning in, you guys. I just wanted to share my testing experience with you. I will be keeping you guys posted on how I'm feeling, and of course I will be doing another video once I actually get my result, and I will share it with you guys. I have no problem sharing this experience with you, and if my results are positive, then I have no problem telling that to people so that they can know what to expect. And perhaps if it is positive, I can share what living with COVID-19 and how to get better from COVID-19. And I hope that this video has helped you and helped others and put your mind at ease about getting tested. So please, if you're having symptoms, don't be scared. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't take a lot of time. You literally can drive through, find a local testing place that is doing it for free. A lot of fire stations are doing them. Just Google there's a lot of resources on where to find your nearest COVID-19 testing site that is free on Google. That's where I found my site. So I hope that this video helped enlighten you guys a little bit about COVID-19 and what the procedure is like and testing procedures and of course what to expect. So thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video when I give you my results.